Hello. Hopefully people will come in. I'm trying not to touch anything, but I just got scammed. Hey, PC. Hi. I'm going to text a few people. This is not my normal live time or live day, but I just got scammed and I'm very annoyed about this. Um, it's not my best moment. Um, so I'm a little upset. Hey, hi guys. I got scammed today and I'm going to have to file it with Posh. So this is my not authentic Coach strap. This is my authentic Coach strap. And the only way to figure out the difference is honestly the stamping on the hardware is in the wrong font on the fake one. Pretty badly, actually. Fake, real. And I don't know if you'll be able to see the detail, but this is actually backwards too. This is the fake one, this is the real one. And it's the spacing and stamping. That's the only difference. Other than, of course, I have the real thing so I can compare that this is not the real thing. But let me show you the bag. As soon as I opened it, I'm like, this is fake. I wanted to believe it was real. I really wanted to believe this is real. Do you see the denim? It's not the right denim. It's so close, but this is a super, super, super flat. This denim is at these C's are actually a little bit raised. Everything on this almost looks exactly correct. Like it really does. If I never owned one, I wouldn't know. The interior, the I stuffed it. Um, this is the wrong fiber. This is the wrong textile, and also it's the wrong. Everything's right. It has the tag, the branding, the patch, the everything on here looks like it's real. It just doesn't feel real. That the leather feels real. This feels wrong. All kinds of wrong. But if you've never actually touched the Coach denim textile, you'd be like, "That's a great. It's great. I got that. It's great. It sounds happy." This is old enough that you can find them for $100, but not this. This is not. This is not. Mm-mm. This is too new. This should sell for $300. This should not be selling 250, 300. This should not be selling for 150 with the sale for one. She sold to me for 100. And it's a great deal for 150. I thought 150 was reasonable for this bag vintage because they're not that popular anymore, but denim's always popular. So I'm like, well, that's probably real. Yeah. Now I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to dispute it and tell them, hey, look, you sold me a fake bag. And if I have to pay to have it authenticated, I will. As soon as I take photos of the branding on the strap, it will come back as inauthentic. That's the only telltale, and probably the interior fabric because this is supposed to be a micro suede, and it's not. It's not even the right color interior. It's supposed to be a brown micro suede. It's not a brown micro suede. I've had 5 of these field totes. The dimensions are right, but here's the other telltale. You see how this was folded in like that? They folded it and they put it in a mailer, which I was worried about. And I got sold a fake bag. This is a fake bag. Sold as an authentic bag. This is one I go to extreme lengths so that nobody ever thinks if I have a replica that it is the authentic thing, because this happens. Like, what did this person intentionally sell me a rep? I don't know. They might not know because honestly, unless you know Coach, you wouldn't know. This looks real until you look at the this. Okay, so it's not quite apples to apples, but this is the 2024. This is the 2022. You see the texture in the denims, right? Don't look at the color. Look at the thread. This looks like this, but it's not. This is a little bit raised. It's a little bit puffy. This is flat, flat, flat. There is a difference in the threading when they wove these two denims. This is a thinner denim. It also feels very, very, very starchy. So if you ever have too much starch in something, and the other super telltale mark, when I opened this, when I said my heart sank, it came with the bag. Who has a bag for 3 years and never took it out of the plastic? Nobody, because nobody does that. So you don't do that, you know. Um, it's awesome looking. So part of me is just gonna dispute it. If I mail it back, I mail it back. I get my money. I get my money. I'm not too upset because a casual purchaser wouldn't know. Maybe somebody's auntie said, "Hey, I got these for you. Have a great day. I love them." They never used them and they wanted to sell them. You know, you just don't know because people don't tell you. And so this one, it's so close. I mean, it's so very close. And the only thing that gave me any kind of reservation was I don't have the denim from this year collection, but I have enough of the denim throughout the other collections that I'm like, nah, this is wrong. And it wasn't until I looked at the strap and the spacing and the font of the hardware that I was like, okay, that's fake. And it's only because I had the real thing. I had the real thing. I have many of these straps because I have bought many of these bags. I have many of these field tote bags. I love them. They're my favorite Coach bag, which Coach doesn't make anymore, which I lament about, I think, every other day. And here we go. Yeah, sorry you got scammed. I hope so, but I think you have to prove the scam. So I'm going to open up a case with Posh and say, hey, look, I think this is a fake. If I have to go through another authenticator, I'll pay the $10 or whatever it costs to do that. But I really do think this is a fake. So I wanted to come on here and just lament. And then I wanted to show you another bag that I got that wasn't a scam, but really isn't great. I kind of wish Moreau was here because I want her to see this. Um, I love this bag, but they said there was some creasing on it and some damage, and what they could show me was this right here. Now, this is what I was telling you, when you have bags like this in this type of leather, that sometimes it can crease at the top. You can, let me see if I can change the lighting a little bit. It's a little too much, too intense for you to really see. Let me see if I can, let's, not too bright. There we go. A little bit, maybe if I change there. Eh, sorry about the light. Let me do this. Let me get it back to bright, and then I'm going to turn it off. That's too much, too low. Okay, let's get the glare down. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be the best it's gonna be. So if you see here, there's creasing, which is very normal for these bags. What I didn't know is that there is beginning of peeling here. There's peeling absolutely here. And the worst of it, honestly, is on the base. And they showed me this. And now this happens because what they did was they squished it, right? They didn't store it properly. Now, this is glove tan leather, but this is glove tan leather with more of a coating on it. The problem I have with this bag, not that this crease is here or the one on the top, the problem I have with this is this. And the person really didn't even show it on the video because I don't think they understood that this is actually the bigger problem. You see how it's creased here and here because it depressed it down, dimpled down like that? Now this right here, this is dangerous. This is where this will start to peel, not just crack, right? The way you're going to have to fix this is I'm going to clean this, condition this, leather filler, and then seal the base because this will just keep happening. This was because of bad storage. This is what happened. So I didn't pay a fortune for this bag. I paid $77 with tax and shipping. I'm not upset. I'm a little concerned with how the leather's wearing on this because I have a lot of the 1941 bags, and this is the first one I've had that's had this bad of a damage. This one was well loved and used, guys. So this should have also had a hang tag. They didn't say they didn't have a hang tag, but this is what's so crazy about this one. The interior is absolutely, I'm gonna turn the light up higher. Absolutely fabulous. The interior leather is perfect. Now this leather, if this was on the exterior, wouldn't have cracked. This has a different type of coating on it. So, but this is such a beautiful bag. Um, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of a fan. So I'm that crazy woman that's gonna have. By the way, Winnie B is here on the live. Say hi to Winnie. Have her happy thoughts. She's not having a good health year. Her kidneys are trying to kick her in the kidneys. So she's gonna, she might be highly medicated as she types. So anyway, yeah. So Winnie, I got scammed. Let me show you what the scamming bag looks like. This is not a scam. This is just a bag that I bought, but this is the scam. They sold this to me. I thought I got a great deal, and dude. So you know how in yeah. So Winnie had a video today about the bags. One of the bags she regretted buying, not the one she bought, but the one that she bought and couldn't get her money back from because yeah, it's fake. She's fake as day. It's the I know I wanted to sit there and I was like, no, maybe it's real. And I sat there like, no, maybe it's real. And then I looked at it and I'm like, no, this is fake because I have the real strap. I could go through the authentication process, but she's fake. She's fake. She's a really good one. Really good one. I am shocked. But I'm a little upset. Because I don't mind buying something that's not authentic, but I do mind when I get scammed and they just tell me it's the thing. Yeah, the fabric is stiff, like it has sizing in it. It's too thin. It's the wrong everything. The interior is it's so close. It's so close. If you've never touched the real thing, if you've never touched the real denim that Coach actually does and use, you would think that's the real thing. It's not. Mm-mm. I have Sus Louis Vuitton denim, way better than that. I'm gonna go back to Posh right now, and I'm gonna put in a claim because I really do think she's fake. Um, I'm gonna have to. Let's see. I'm gonna say. So if I say the bag's not authentic, texture is wrong, branding. Okay, let's see what they say next. I put it in dispute. We'll see what happens. They want me to. You can spend $10 on authentic. I did message the seller and say, hey, did you buy this? But it doesn't matter. I'm asking for a return because it's not real. That's how people trained to recognize counterfeit money by studying real money for sure for a long. Yeah, right. Like stiff fabric. Okay, yeah, you're sure you were buying it fake then. Not only was it fake, it came in the original packaging, and this is what tipped me off. As soon as I saw this, my heart sank. I'm like, nobody keeps a bag for 3 years in the suffocating plastic because it's not good for the bag. If you love a Coach bag, you don't do that. The person who listed this only had a few things listed in two of the bags. This one, the other one had the tan handles. This one had the blue handles. The blue handle one, they both sold, by the way. I'm like, brand new seller. Yeah. Jennifer, that's my work. We take thousands of cash in on sales and don't verify. Oh, wow. Really? Hope you get I hope so. I'll send it back. Hopefully they'll say, hey, I'll refund you. Maybe they didn't know. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. benefit of the doubt. But I do have an unboxing to do, and I decided it's not really worth the whole video, but I wanted to open it, so I figured I'd do something fun with you guys. I also have a mini haul. If you saw a short I did today, what has shown you, I went to the store called Miniso. Katie, if you're still here, we have one, and I did go last week, and I kept thinking about it all week, and I said, I want to go this week. So James and I went to 2 movies. We went to go see The Fantastic Four, which is phenomenal. Go watch it. And then we watched Superman. Shine of Love. Guys, I love Superman. I've always loved Superman. I love Superman, Christopher Reeve Superman. Also, Superman is a flawed character. He always has been. He's an alien. He's super powered. He can do no wrong. Therefore, everything, when you're other and you can do things better, faster than anybody else, you have to be very careful. Moral dilemmas. That's the whole thing of Superman shtick, right? So the Superman movie was fun and entertaining. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. James liked it. But the Fantastic Four was phenomenal. It has just become my favorite Marvel movie ever out of all of them, more than Iron Man. Even Target, yeah. They do Katie. I can't wait. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love the Fantastic Four is absolutely it's everything I wanted to see in okay, we're of the same ages, right? Of my age and up or whatever. Based on my demographics, nobody here is in their 20s most of the time. So, I can tell you, watching the Jetsons as a kid, the cartoon, this movie is what we wanted the future to be based on the Jetsons cartoon. I loved the aesthetic. I loved everything about the movie. I loved the acting. I loved the storyline. I loved how they said it. I think it's phenomenal. So anyway, let me show you what's in this mailer. So I bought, and one of my friends who doesn't ever comment but watches every video, you know who you are. This is your fault. This pattern, I used to have this pattern in a bag. This is a Vera Bradley item. She just bought, I think, the Weekender or the duffel in this is an older collection. They don't make this anymore. And when I saw this for sale on Posh, I'm just like, I have to have that. And the seller sent me a letter. Let's open this. A card. Oh, I just dropped a whole bunch of stickers. Enjoy your passport case and travel the world, or just travel with us without travel the US without a real ID. That's funny. So the stickers just all fell out. Let me grab the stickers. So she sent me stickers, and I am cute. I have mushrooms. Oh, a Be Kind sticker. I love these. So why did I buy a passport cover? I have many passport covers. I have one passport. So this is for me to put in a notebook, because I've seen a lot of people repurpose these. Now, assume this is a notebook. This paper is too big, right? But there is paper that will fit, little notebooks that will fit in here, and you just slide the notebook in here and it will be a perfect little work notebook. Isn't that cool? So I'm like, I want to use this for a notebook because I love the colors. I love this print when this print first came out, and I didn't know they had passport covers when I got this. So this was I think this was always a retail collection. I'm not sure. At the time they had retail and outlet. So I just wanted to get this. I don't have any content left now. No new bags. Now what? Oh, just do collection videos, get grouping videos, there was an outdoor experience for Fantastic Four, but it was too early, so I wasn't open. Yeah. Do my tag, Winnie. Winnie, you're buying new clothes. Poor what? Okay, luxational. I read that wrong. I said that wrong, but I read it right. I tagged you Tuesday video. It might be fun to do. Yes, Dia, yes. Boom chicka boom boom, says Lux. Yep. Winnie, I enjoy the people shop online for what they want. Yeah, exactly. I would say just go look and see what you have, and just do, like, I like the video you did today, like, was, bags you kind of regret buying, but why did you buy these bags? But you don't regret, but you do regret, but have I used it? Not really. We all have those bags. everybody has those bags. So I wanted to show you my other haul. It's not a huge thing. It's a small thing. Well, two small things. This is the Miniso um, shopping brand store bag. Now you had to buy these bags, so I don't know. But like they sell Saya did. Oh yes, did I respond to it? I was in the movie theater, Saya. I went and watched two movies, and I saw it when I was in the movie theater. Yes, thank you, sir. You are the bestest. And I wanted to ask, what the heck was in that box? The shipping was outrageous. Like, look, Jennifer Ashfield, no, Dee Higginbotham sent me a box for Jennifer. What she was charged is criminal, and what you were charged is also like, what? You better have put extra stuff in that box because that was expensive. But thank you. So wait, Saya's sending me something. So it's the shipping, y'all. The shipping. Ugh. Um, so this is Miniso. So they have a sale going on right now. So if anybody out there are Potterheads, and y'all know if you are, 50% off their Miniso Harry Potter things. So this is one of the things I bought for myself, and I'll open it up with you guys. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Badger. Y'all know I'm loyal to a fault. Not exactly brave and daring. Or too. I want to be a Ravenclaw. I'm just not. I'm not studious enough. And then I got this. This is a perfume, guys. It's called. I just like the packaging, and it's called Obscuro EDP, and it's 3.34 ounces or 3.38 ounces, which is 100 milliliters, and it was $24, half off that, and the container was so cool, and it did have a sample thingy in there that I could check out. So I knew I liked it, and since it was half off, for $12.50, yeah, I'm gonna try it. For $24, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I don't know if it showed the notes, but I could smell patchouli, which is why I knew I liked it. Let's see if it has anything in here written. So let's see. It just has the ingredients list. Store in a dry place. Avoid sunlight. Keep out of reach of high temperatures. It's not really. I might have to look up to see if it shows scent notes. It's out of Hong Kong. And let's see. Wizarding World characters in Harry Potter, so it is a licensed, branded, legit thing. Let's see. Oh, or maybe it says it on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does. It does. It does. It says it. I just can't see it. Very small writing. Yeah, I mean, look, $12. I'm not expecting greatness here, guys. I'm expecting. So what I do, my trick is I just zoom in so I can with my phone. Saffron, thyme, raspberry, coffee, cinnamon, tobacco, violet. Base is amber, ambroxan, cedar, musk, sandalwood, tonka, and vanilla. No, no patchouli. I guess what I'm smelling is the combo of the cinnamon and the amber and ambroxan. Agarwood. So there is an oud component to this, but probably a very cheap one. These are expensive-ish ingredients especially with the top note of saffron, So, but look how cool this is. Like I had to. That sounds really. Yes, it has an Oriental, which they don't call them Oriental anymore, but that's what I called them growing up, and I still call them Oriental fragrance. So let's see. How does this open so I don't destroy this? Is it a depressed? No, it does have to come off. Just forcefully pull. Here we go. Great, great sprayer. very Middle Eastern. Weird that saffron's the top note, and what I'm really smelling is the oud. Oud's strong. Either you like oud or you don't. If you don't like oud, don't try this. This is very strong of oud. This is very, very Middle Eastern. Very. I like it because I'm Asian and I grew up going to places that smelled like this. Um, it's oud. Yeah, it's oud. Yeah, yeah. Jack, I added a little surprise for your box. Oh, oh, I will tell him it's a gift box because oh my gosh, he looked at me. I got in trouble, y'all. I got in trouble. Major troubles. James got into the car. We were going to the movies and he looked at me. He says, "Look at our account." And I said, he showed me his phone. It says, "Look at our account." I'm like, he says, "There's a lot of Poshmark on here." I'm like, yeah. And then we came home today. Who had 4 boxes in the mail? I did. So, yeah, I think that we're gonna have to curb my impulsiveness, and especially since I just did. So anyway, this is my other item I purchased. So this was on sale. This is $17.99 full price. So this is cool because there's kind of a few things with it. This is it's more than just a cup. It's a cup with a coaster and a fob thingy. Yeah, so I guess if I can't stand oud, I want to smell like a lady of the night in a tropical beach. I love oud. But that's because I grew up with smelling incense and sandalwood and a lot of the wood smells that happen in Asia. That to me is a normal smell, and I love sandalwoods and just the complex smells. But believe me, if you don't like oud, you won't like this. My husband will hate this fragrance. Um, I had to stop buying some of those fragrances because he was just like, oh, like fine. So I stick to the easy breezy. There is a men's cologne I want to buy. It's the Versace Eros. I smelled that today. I like it. It's a classic men's cologne. So this is my cup with my badger. I love the shape of it. I like that it's just this cool cup. It has, let me show you this coaster, the silicone coaster. There it is. So it has, I wonder what this motif is. It's just an arrow, like a Christmas tree. Um, O'Brien says, "I love oud fragrances. I want to smell like a creamy desert." Uh, Eros is good, says Opulent. And then it has this keychain badger that comes with it. So for $17.99, if you're a Potterhead, this is half off. Half off right now at the so they had they had Slytherin, they had Ravenclaw, they didn't have any Gryffindor. I guess everybody wants to be a Gryffindor. I'm not reckless enough or brave enough, or I'm not a Gryffindor, y'all. James is more of a Gryffindor than I am. I am tried and true, loyal to death. I am very much take advantage of you, Jackie. You know. So I try not to be that way, but sometimes it happens. So this is a little cool key fob, which I like. I like the Huff Badger. I think that's pretty. So anyway, that's my haul today from Miniso, and that was only like 30. Oh, actually, my bill's right there. So I have one other thing from it. I'll show you. This was um $36. The total would have been $55, but since stuff was on sale, it turned out it was like $36. So I also got a food snack that we already ate, and then I also got a bag charm, which I will show you because I already put it on my bag. And so let's get this out of the way. So let me get this out of the way. I'm gonna have to work in my bag room tomorrow because my bag room again has exploded into ridiculousness. So this is the bag I used today. I love this bag, dearly love this bag. This was a trade gift, so part of trade, part gift because she sent me some bags, and this was like an extra freebie get bag because she likes me. We're friends. She's in um, Florida, and one of these days we're gonna meet up. But I also got this Hello Kitty. This was like a $6 charm, but I already had this Hello Kitty with me. I was using this one already, this sparkly one. So when I saw this pink one, I just like, oh, I need that pink. Um, I need this one. This is a little heavy, but that's nice. It's nice. It's a really nice. This is not the Smith tote. This was it the Smith? You had this, Andy, the Andy bag. You had this bag, um, and you sold it. I don't think you had it in this color though. I think this color was called paprika. Um, yeah. Oops. Move things around. Let's see. I was also sorted by the hat. I'm a antidepressant. Okay, I'm on antidepressants. Speaking of antidepressants, I need to take my medication. That's what I was doing when I came in here to talk to you guys. Was I need to take my medication, and I do it here. And if I don't come here after work or wherever at the end of the day and do this, I forget. So I have to not forget. Um, Let me text James. So I gotta take meds. Yeah, see, you too, right? So yesterday, because my allergy meds have been in my bedroom, I've been forgetting them and I paid for them dearly. So I am absolutely gonna take these today. Um, what is this? Extra pack. Did I accidentally throw away? I'm gonna make sure I pull that out. Because I might have to return this item with that bag. Okay. So I didn't take my allergy meds today and I was sneezing. James and I had a fantastic day. Um, Winnie, my dang name is she needs an oxy. I love that. Oh, that's so funny. That's funny. I love that. You know, that's brilliant. You know what? I'm gonna take these two because today has been a really bad batch day. This is ibuprofen. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. I mean, I've had a fun day, but I woke up with a bad back day, and I should have taken these in the morning, and I forgot. And you know, I want to be able to sleep tonight. And last night, guys, remember I did my live, and I said I was dead dog tired. When I got off the live, I went to bed at 7 o'clock. I was in my bed at 6:30. At 7 o'clock, James comes into the bedroom because I said, and I looked at him like, "Oh, you're giving up already?" And he's like, "I'm just gonna lay down for a while," which he does. Sometimes he'll take a nap and then he'll get up and play video games all night. No, 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 no. Last night we were in bed at 7, and we stayed in bed until 7:30 in the morning. That was a very much needed, but I woke up often last night. It wasn't the best rest, but I did get sleep, and then we went to breakfast. We went to see the Fantastic Four, then we saw Superman, and then we went to the Miniso store, and then we also went to Chili's for dinner. It was a huge date day, really. Um, I don't really like Chili's. It's not like my preferred restaurant, but every once in a while, James wants to get chips and salsa. Now, we live in the land of the best Mexican food you've ever had, Tex-Mex food, but the chili, sometimes he just wants the Chili's, chips, and salsa. I'm like, okay, fine, let's go get the chips and salsa. So he gets the ribeye, which is what the only thing he gets on that menu. And then I had their quesadilla chicken salad. So it's a chicken salad. It's sliced grilled chicken on a southwestern salad with a quesadilla cut in quarters as a side thing, right? Very strange dish. Now, I love the onion, tomato, um, corn that they put on their salads, which is why I like the salad. Um, but they, the chicken you can buy at the grocery store that's already pre-cooked, pre-grilled. All you have to do is throw it in the microwave. Hmm. That's the chicken that you get at Chili's. Very much so. I said, well, this wasn't grilled. This was microwave. It was grilled at some factory, but it was microwaved. Which is why I don't really prefer Chili's at all. I just don't think their food's that great. I think it's just okay. I think it's really just a sports bar, that glorified hamburger joint sports bar. And I had a salad that legitimately said on the menu that it was 1,000-calorie salad. I'm like, what? Put in the salad. That makes I said it's a fake healthy salad, is what I told James. Like, this is not a healthy salad. Anybody who's eating, oh shoot, this is not good. I forgot to get my medication refill today, and I am out of this um completely now, and this is gonna make tomorrow bad. So, well, Jackie, and it's at the pharmacy, but they're not open on Sunday, and they're only open till noon on Saturday, and I forgot. Well, shit happened. Moving on. Um, so let's move over real quick. I cleaned 2 bathrooms and I'm done. Yeah, I hate cleaning bathrooms. I took a shower this morning, which is about as close as I got. Um, so anyway, that was my day. And I was so disappointed. I was opening all these packages and I was so excited to get that field tote for $100 because I thought, okay, it could legitimately be. I mean, the prices have gone down and I should have known better. I should have known better. Hopefully Poshmark will come through and I can just mail it back and say, hey, look, give me a refund. I love going to South Soup. No, Soup. I have no idea. Is that the only place I eat? Oh, salad. Super salad. Soup, whatever it's called. We have a place called Ensalada here in San Antonio. Really good salads. I do like salad. I just don't like making salad because my salad that I like to eat involves other vegetables, lettuce and onion and tomatoes and cucumbers and carrots and vegetables, sweet peppers, all that. James's idea of salad is romaine. Is a Caesar salad, which is fine. I like Caesar salad too, but he likes lettuce and he likes green, but he doesn't like the other vegetables so much. He hates cucumber. Cucumber will ruin it for him. He won't eat anything if there's a cucumber near it, but he loves pickles. It's weird. Um like, didn't refund you can get refund from your credit card. Well, probably. Yeah, probably can. Meds. But anyway, yeah, I'm thrilled about my new cup. I'm really happy with a couple of the things I purchased. I'm a little leery with this coach, the glove tan leather. I mean, I'm shocked. It just got abused. But I also got another bag, which I haven't shown you yet. I'm going to show you now. So this was my gem. This was the gem that came in the mail today. This is, okay, if you've been here for more than a minute, and we're here about a year or more ago, um, almost when I first started my channel, I bought a bag from this company, and it was from the collaboration, the Royal Opera House. This is another bag from that collaboration. Hi, Mr. Pugsley. And I found this and I bought it. And I'm gonna have to show you. It's navy. It's a very deep, deep navy. It's almost verging on black. It's so navy. It would look more navy in daylight, but in this lighting in here, it does look black as night, but it's just a really rich. It's not a true navy, but it is blue. So this is black, so you can see that it is blue. it's hard to see. It's such a rich black. So this is the Royal Opera House collaborations that Cambridge Satchel Company did. The one I had before this was a small version and in a maroon color, not this navy color. This is like the perfect size bag. This is like the perfect bag. Um, I don't know if it's gonna stay in my collection because when I bought this bag, I wanted to actually send the listing to Kaz from Five Foot Nothing. She really wanted a bag from this collaboration, but it sold out when it launched, right? And she never got it. And the one I had before, I sold it before she mentioned she wanted it. So I wasn't able to grab that one for the best price ever, but it's still a good price for those bags. So if you know the Cambridge Satchel Company knew those bags are pricey. And this is one of the ones that are handmade in Great Britain because it was a Royal Opera House collaboration. Can you give me my Jijeho too? That's what I was asking.
I don't know where it is. I don't think there's any in the other fridge.
Oh, shoot. I'm out. Okay.
There's Humalog and Victoza, which you don't take anymore.
Jijeho, yeah.
Look again.
Okay.
There's any in there.
Well, I didn't get my meds today, though, so I have to pick them up and, yeah, oops. Well, apparently I'm out of one of my injectables. We'll fix it on Monday. Can't do anything about it now. You know, just eat healthy tomorrow, drink more water. I actually did buy a water bottle, and I keep meaning to bring it in to do a review. I got an Awala free sip water bottle. And I have so many different water bottles. I'm very particular about my water bottles. I'm like, there's nothing special about an Awala. I'm like, Jennifer, it's just another cup. I have 1,000 cups and 1,000 bottles. And then I used hers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this greatness? And how much does it cost? And where can I buy one? And I ordered it. Well, I got it. And I didn't realize the reason why it works so well, the reason why it's called a free sip, is that it has a straw, but it's in the lid has a kind of like a sippy cup essentially for adults. So you just drink, but because it has a straw, you do suck. And then because of the open airflow, it has the right mix, so you can actually just drink without spilling anything on you. It stays cold. It's actually very, very good. So my sister said, Jackie, do not put anything in here but water and ice. And this is the best bottle you will ever have. I'm like, okay. So I have it, and I've been using it, and I have been drinking more water because of it. And I have it on my Instagram. You'll see it over there. I want to offer the bag to Kaz, maybe in a trade. Yeah, if Kaz wants it, I'll trade. Or she can buy it from me. I just knew that if I sent her the listing, there was no way she was going to get it because she's in Australia, and this is a U.S. Poshmark. And this person who sends me is in Dallas. So I figured if I just bought it, I love it. So if she doesn't want it, she will not hurt my feelings. But if she would like it, we can work something out because I know my sister is calling me. Seriously, all day today it has been like this. See, we keep missing each other. Jennifer's been doing things. My cups will have to be. Yeah, the Awala is an insulated bottle, double-walled insulated bottle. I'm late. What happened? So I was sold an inauthentic Field Tote 22 from the Coach denim collection, and I should have known better. This is one of the most counterfeited stuff. The Coach tabbies and the Coach denim, don't buy them unless you really know who you're buying them from, because they are very much replica to death. And see how flat the C's are? The texture's wrong. The interior fabric's wrong. It's supposed to be a brown microfiber. This is a blue cotton. It's the font on the stamping is wrong, and the color of the strap is wrong. And I know that because I have it. I have the real strap. I don't have this particular bag, but I have owned 5 Field Totes, and I actually have a Dempsey in the denim. And I have a couple. I have a Dempsey in a small bag of the denim, and I have I think all of my denim from Coach is outlet, except for I have a pouch and a wallet that are from retail. But this is not their denim. This is not it. This is not this is not it. It's so close, but no dice. I looked at it and I'm like, please be no, it's not. It's not the real deal. It's now I don't know if the person who sold this to me knew that because sometimes people don't know that. It's so close that if you don't know Coach, you think it looks right, right? But as soon as I touched it, I'm like, no, not right. And as soon as I saw it in person, I'm like, not right. It's just not right. Even the way the C's, see how these C's right here, if I looked at the photo better, I would have noticed it. Now, this is part of the pattern, but it should be a straight, not a kind of weird down. Um, let me see. Where is, oh my gosh, I keep rolling over this bag. I swear. I don't even know where it's gone to. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, I guess it is a little less straight, but that's because it's puffy. This is the puffy one. This is what it's supposed to look like, right? Let's show you on this side. So this is what it's supposed to look like. There's puffy. There's a little bit of. It looks kind of right, but it's not. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the mess I just made. I'm a little worried about the mess I just made. It's just one. Oh, and I also got. I got this new cup. So I took a shower. Yay! Um, look, it's the small things in life, you know. I took a shower. I slept in a little bit. I went to 2 movies. We had breakfast. We had dinner. Theater popcorn happened. I went to a blind box store, but I didn't buy a blind box. I bought, you know, a cup. So I'm happy. Yeah, I really like it. I like I'm a Hufflepuff. I'd like to be. I like to think of myself as like a Ravenclaw. I'm not studious enough, and I'm not really. I'm not Slytherin at all. I'm no. Um, it's not that I don't like Slytherin, but I'm the one that gets like I'm gullible, y'all. I'm a little gullible, and I trust people too easily. So there is a reason why James does not let me open the door, talk to Girl Scouts, buy anything from Boy Scouts, go to individual vendors. Oh, you made French toast for dinner. I love French toast. Okay, now how do you make your French toast? Everybody has their own version of French toast. When we went to go see Jolie last time, she made us French toast. It was awesome. And she said, I think she said it was like the first time she had made French toast in like years. And she's the one who offered, hey, what do you want for breakfast? I'm like, I don't know. Um, we're pretty simple. And she says, well, what about French toast? I'm like, that sounds great. I love French toast. James really loved it. He ate most of it because you don't get French toast very often. It's not something, and it's not difficult to make, but again, you just don't think about it. Eggs, milk, vanilla, thick bread. Yeah. I love French toast. I love it with a lot of cinnamon. That's my thing. You know, I like toast in general, though. I'm a toast fiend. I like bread. Bread's my Achilles heel more than rice. It used to be rice, but I've spent years getting over rice. And eating as little rice as I can because it really throws off my blood sugar too much. So I do better with bread than I do bread and potatoes more than I do with rice. Okay, let's see. Posh says, um, so 24 hours, she'll get back to me. Apparently, I was supposed to give them my order number. Well, we'll see what happens. How's it going, Saya? The dose of my Wegovy went up, so I just looked at the breakfast menu and I was, yeah, yeah. When you first get on those meds, it's rough. It tapers off over time. Guys, I've been on um Ozempic for like a year, over a year now. I have not lost a huge amount of weight. Um, but it has helped with the appetite suppressant really much. It has helped my A1C go down. I'm not unhappy. It's just that I have a dumb pancreas, you know. Hmm. It's great. The hardest thing I'm learning is not to order the amount of food I used to. Oh yeah, that's really hard. And like sometimes like now James and I could share a meal, which before we never would have. Or I've learned that if I normally have two pieces of toast, one. If I eat two breakfast tacos, one. That's the biggest difference was I used to eat two, three breakfast tacos, and now it's like one taco, and then I'll eat one croissant and coffee all day, and then I'll have lunch, and lunch has to be a normal to small portion, and I've learned to stop eating because I grew up in them. You must eat everything on your offered, but we offer too much food on our plates in America, so it was just habit, eat everything you're offered, and now it's like, okay, stop eating. Yes, they're throwing away, but it will be okay. you know? Um, I tried Ozempic and it made me super depressed. Well, I'm on two antidepressants, so I already have that going for me. Um, oh, excuse me. Yeah, it will get better eventually. Luxational. Um, I love chilaquiles. It's one of my favorite breakfast dishes, which is scrambled eggs with like pretty much pico de gallo with tortillas and a spicy sauce. Depending on who you makes it, it's like there's different ways. Like in Tex-Mex chilaquiles, it's different. Real chilaquiles is like a spicy sauce, fried corn tortillas with eggs and a cojita, right? Cojitas cheese, the white cheese, farmer cheese. Um, the Tex-Mex version is sauce, the corn chips, strips fried with the eggs with pico de gallo in there, so onions, peppers, and then they add in like a cheddar cheese instead of the cojita cheese. So the two different ways of making it. Some people call that without the corn strips as migas, with the corn strips as chilaquiles, depending on who you talk to. So it's not the same. But I love it. It's one of my favorite dishes. And the first time I ever had chilaquiles, California. Yeah, I was visiting my great aunt. Uh, my great my great aunt lived in Calabasas, California, and I was visiting them many, 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 many years ago, like in the early to mid 2020s or mid 2003, 2004. I was still in college, guys. So my greats aren't alive anymore. They both lived into their 90s, but um yeah, it was fun. We're agreeing with me about Z-Bound missing with my I think I missed something, Winnie. I will get better, Winnie. I'm walking antidepressant pharmacy. Sometimes I just be sad. Yeah, James suffers from depression, has his whole life, and I came into it as I got older, um, but he's always been that way. Corn chips, cojita cheese, and a restaurant in Bizarro Logan, almost under the yeah. See, that's the way it should be made. Um, I'm I get sad after it gets dark. That's always been rough for me. When I had PPD, it's so bad. Yeah, that's actually a thing. Like I don't understand. I can't handle not having sun, even though I don't go in it. I need it to be sunny out there. I need sunshine to happen. I hate it when when daylight savings and changes and it's darker. I absolutely hate it. I really like it when it's like 8 o'clock and the sun's just setting. I don't like it when the sun sets at 5:30. Anyway, I am going to go mope. I'm probably going to go mope. I'm bummed that I was sold something inauthentic, that was supposed to be authentic. You know, um, I don't like being lied to, you know. So anyway, it is what it is. Oh, hey, Keith. So it was this bag. I bought it off Poshmark, and it's all kinds of not right. It's a really good, almost exact, but no dice. I kept wanting to think, oh man, maybe it's just me. And like, no, it's not just me. It's not the real thing. The texture's wrong. The stamping is wrong on the. It's so close though, but it's scary how close this is. For sure. I mean, because if they didn't know, they wouldn't know, right? If you've never had one, why would you know? If some auntie somewhere said, "Hey, honey, here's your new bag I got you," and you didn't know, and they didn't tell you, and then you sold it thinking, "Well, Auntie such and such sent me this. I don't like it. Let me sell it." You know, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not fraudulent on purpose. You know. Well, when he totally opposite right now, I'm happier when it's dark. Oh, interesting. Can you I did. Well, I filed it with Poshmark. Um, yeah, no, I filed it with Poshmark because I bought it from them, so I haven't accepted it yet. So they'll get back to me tomorrow if they need more information. I'll give them more information. Oh yeah, my pain has hit me bad at night the last 3 nights. Yeah. Hey guys, speaking of pain, since I got off track, um, Meredith, she's going through it, y'all. She is not going to Paris, and she's taking a break from YouTube. She just had all those surgeries with skin removal surgery, and she did really well with that. But then she had emergency gallbladder removal, and then she had a hematoma, had to go back for another surgery, emergency surgery, ended up in the ICU. The woman's not well. So she's grounded. She can't fly. And having gone through a gallbladder removal surgery, ooh, it's not, hopefully it's laparoscopic. She didn't say which kind it was, but there was complications. Complications is never something you want with surgery. And she's not doing well. And I've had that surgery. I thought that was some of the most pain I've ever been in is when I had an inflamed and angry gallbladder. It's a long story. I won't go into it. But yeah, she's thoughts and prayers, you know, good health. Um, I hope I get my money back. Mm, yeah. Summer, San Diego is my least favorite time of year. Well, doesn't San Diego have the best weather in the country? Okay, good night, everyone. Bye, Jackie. Good night, Dia. She is, poor thing. I had the stone stop me from a trip of the lifetime once, and it was sad. I feel for her. Yeah. It's not the destination with Meredith, it's the fact that they coordinated to have so many people meet up. That's hard to do, to get all those people to meet up on the same time frame in the same destination. That's what's sad. It's not Paris. It's that her friends who are all meeting there, they will be there and she cannot go. That's sad. But traveling is difficult on a good day. Don't do it when you're not well. Um, so anyway, Katie says I don't like sun. Got it. Okay, guys, I am now going to go to bed. Talk to you later. We will be live tomorrow, at 6:30 with Jolie, and we have something planned, I think. Okay, bye guys.